Anybody who's talking crap about All's Fair in a negative way does not understand what's happening right now. All's Fair is strictly for the women who understand power, intellect, and beauty. In a world full of women, you are either an Allura or a Car. Let me break it down to you. All's Fair is strictly a chessboard game, and if you don't understand the game, you will miss every single move. We got Allura, who represents the queen on the chessboard. Now, this girl tells us who she is from day one. Baby, this girl don't flinch. Down from Chase pretending to forget their anniversary, down to him telling her that he wasn't, satisfied or content in the relationship. Then, in the divorce element, finding out that Milan, Allura's receptionist, is actually pregnant with Chase's baby. This girl doesn't just go crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. She did fantasize a little bit about, getting back at Milan. But instead, this girl walks into Milan's house, in a house that Chase is paying for, and builds a nursery for the baby. Power effing move. Now, you got to understand that power move. Because on the chessboard, the queen does not battle a battle she's already won. She takes the long road to victory. Then we have my girl Carrington. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all cannot make me hate that woman. She's smart, she's sharp, she's brilliant, she's better. Her energy is impulsive and violent in every inch of the word, and she's going to win by any means necessary. The board absolutely needs her. But the problem is nobody knows how to play her. She's respected. She's feared, but no one knows when to use her. No one knows when to come out and get her. I don't know. I think I'll dissect the story of Car a little bit later down the line, but she's one of my favorite characters on the board. And like I said, she represents the bishop on the board. Then we have Julia. Now, Julia is a very interesting character, probably one of my least favorite characters on All's Fair. I did hear that All's Fair did get picked up for season 2, so I would love to see how her storyline kind of picks up in episode 2. But honestly, I would say that what we see about Julia is that she would probably reign as a queen archetype herself. I think that she is the queen on the chessboard as well. But the only thing that I got from her character was that her biggest opponent wasn't Car, wasn't the firm. It was honestly her vulnerability. And I think a lot of people who are in their mid-50s and seeking love and really accomplished and trying to find that common ground between their logic and their emotions, I think they could resonate with her. But people like me who are, I'm still in my building stage and I'm still hungry and I'm still ready for success, I think we probably won't relate more to her. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about Julia. Next, we have Diane on the chessboard. She reigns as the king. She is the anchor. She is the pioneer. She is the architect of the board. She makes sure everything is intact. Everybody is structured and at their post of where she needs to be. She's never off her rocker. Even with the personal battles you see as she struggled with her husband dying of cancer, you see that she was never so high and mighty that she couldn't go back for her girls, that she couldn't teach them, that she couldn't be the mother when they needed it, the dad when they needed it, the sister or the brother when she needed it. She's like all of these different hats, just like keeping everybody together. She's the mama bear. She is the mama lion. Don't mess with her cubs, baby. Don't come for the kingdom if you ain't ready to come across this table. You understand what I'm saying? I love Diane. She is that girl. She is that one. And you have to appreciate the matriarch, a woman who has that womanly wisdom, baby. Like, she is the royal regal. Like, we love Diane over here. Diane did her thing, baby. Then we have my girl, my auntie, Emerald. Baby, let me tell you something about Emerald. Emerald is a straight line, no chaser. Baby, she is coming for you if you come for her girls. I honestly resonated more with Emerald than anything. She protects the queen. She stabilizes the structure. She moves with truth. She represents the rook. Or the fortress. I know some people be talking about the rook and the fortress. But yeah, she represents the rook on the chessboard. Last but not least, we have Milan, who represents the knight. Milan moves in L shapes. Not even gonna hold you. What was so interesting about this girl's character is that I would honestly say she probably started off as Allura's protege herself. But she's never really predictable. She always moves in these sideway conversations. One of my best scenes with Milan was seeing her when Allura confronted her about the, stepping out on her with Chase. And I think what was so interesting is that she said as she was moving in the company, she always felt like she was in Allura's shadow. Now, the only thing about that is if you are really hungry, and if you really want to protect the kingdom, and if you're consciously aware that you're ruling in a kingdom, you got to know where you fit. And I think Milan didn't know where she fit. Now, many girls who are in power can probably resonate that, especially if you are not secure in who you are. Beautiful, powerful, amongst a powerful group of women, but insecure, don't know who you are. And you become a threat not only to yourself, but to the kingdom you're reigning in. Her affair with Chase was an L-shaped move, my guy. She wants proximity to power, but doesn't know how to rule and find her spot in it. That's a dangerous person to have in your circle. I'm just going to be honest with you. All in all, I thought All's Fair was an excellent depiction of female archetypes and power moves, and I am super excited. I heard that it got picked up for season 2. If y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know. Honestly, I just binge watched it last night, girl. I didn't get to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning because I had to figure out what was going on. But yeah, All's Fair was an excellent watch. I would say a 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Again, if you do not understand it, this show is not for everybody. It is strictly for the intellectual girlies, okay? Love y'all. Peace.